Guys, this is going to be what if Naruto was a part of an ancient clan, aka the Kitsune clan. Yeah, you get all the pictures when I explain everybody backstory. When I mean everybody backstory, I mean Hinata's and Naruto, aka the ship for this what if Naruto X Naruto. Yeah, typical. I know, but it's gonna be a very interesting way I'm gonna do this. So let's start with the Kitsunes. The Kitsune is a very interesting clan. The Kitsune clan is a very powerful clan. One of the most powerful clans, stronger than maybe the strongest, because it can rival the Renegon, the Sage of Six Paths, Dojutsu. Maybe, yeah, I could rival the Renegon and all. So Pain, fighting at least two of them will have an extremely hard time. But we're not going to talk about all that. We're going to talk about how the Kitsunes and the kid, no, Nine-Tailed Fox is the father of the Kitsunes, because the Kitsunes came from Nine-Tailed Fox. Actually, that's where that tree started, from the fox all the way down to this to generation. Somebody, Nine-Tailed Fox, fell in love with somebody. They had a child, and that was the Kitsune. And that Kitsune had a child, and the branches just keep getting longer and longer until they made their own village and they had their own clan. This is what Naruto looked like, and this is Naruto's mother. I didn't think of a name for her, but I'll call her I don't know. Let me think of a name real quick. Okay, I'm back. Her name is going to be called Yue Kitsune. Yeah, rolls straight off the tongue, so I like it. Yeah, her name is Yue Kitsune. And I'll tell you Naruto's backstory, but we saw the Kitsunes. So, the Kitsune is very hated among the shinobi world, because people just call them demons, scum, cheaters, whores, a lot of the women. And some of them have been killed just for being alive. People have killed their babies, people have killed their kids. Kitsunes are very strong, but they're a very discriminated people. The only clan that doesn't hate them is the Uzus. The Uzus, aka the Uzumaki, and the Senju clan. Was the only two clan, but everybody else in the earth hated them for some reason. But we'll get to that later. But for right now, we're going to talk about, before that, before we get into Naruto's backstory, please like, subscribe, share, and do all that. And tell me in the comments if you like it or not, if this bad, good, terrible. Let me put my phone in charge. Or anything. Feedback is really good for me. Anyways, yeah. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, my computer by me. Anyways, where was I? Oh yeah. So let's just get on with the story. Naruto. We're gonna start with Naruto backstory. Naruto is the illegitimate son of Minato Namikaze, the fiance of Kushina Kushina Uzumaki. See, Naruto when Minato was going out on a mission, he had to go deliver papers for a treaty to the Kitsune clan to help them boost up their forces Cause the Earth, not the Earth. Why did I just say Earth? The Sun Village and the dang it, I can't speak. Sorry. The Sun Village and the Rock Village was coming together to take down the leaf. So, Minato Namikaze was trying to get the help of the Kitsunes so they could live to see another day. While he was there, he met a woman. Keep in mind, Kushina and him are still in a relationship. Met a woman, dark skin, chocolate, very beautiful, having 9 tails behind her. 9 tails. Oh yeah, in this story, with the Kitsune, every tail they have makes them stronger, and she's actually the strongest Kitsune out of everybody there, cause she is one of the. She's like out of 5 people in the whole village who have 9 tails, and that catches Minato's eyes, saying she is a very beautiful woman. Just staring at her. Just keep staring at her. Just for seconds gone by, minutes gone by, and it hit 5 minutes. He was just staring at her until she looked at him. And she smiled back. And she walked up to Minato. He forgot why he came there. And he walked to her saying, Hi. He didn't know what to say because this was very awkward. He didn't even know the woman, but he wanted to get to know her. So Minato says, my name is Minato Namikaze, the Hokage of the Leaf, the Hokage of the village hidden in the leaves. And Yue says, dang, I could get this name jacked up one day. Yue says, that's very interesting. Can you tell me more what stars in her eyes? Because for Yue, she have never left the village. I mean, not never. She have left the village once or twice, but never to another village like the Earth. Like the Rock Village, the Sun Village, and the Leaf Village. Not anything like that. Or the other village. Yeah, nothing like that. So she wanted to know more about the outside world. So she asked me to tell her more about everything. They spent hours just talking. And talking. Till Minato remembers why he came there and says, sorry, but I have to go deliver this paper for a treaty to the clan member. The leader of this clan. And Yue says, "Oh, that's my father." Saying, "Just follow me. I'll take you to him." Minato was happy because this made his job a whole lot easier. A good 10 to 20 minutes passed by because they were walking slow, talking. Minato still telling her about the outside world. How it was, what everybody did, and what everyone was going to do. What happened from the Hashirama and what was the other dude with Hashirama and why can I remember OG Madara Uchiha? Hashirama Senju versus Madara Uchiha, the OG, the god of shinobis. Yeah. So as Sefto was walking, he was just keep talking to her, telling me to the clan head house, or whatever you want to call it. I was just gonna call it a house because I have nothing better in my mind to call it. So we're just gonna call it a house. So as 1 second, my phone is ringing. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, you guys. And I'm very sorry if this part is very bad because I'm not good with this relationship type thing. That was a lot of work. So, yeah, we are at where they're talking and talking. So, they made it to the head of the Kitsune clan. They knock on the door and Yue says, "Father, may we enter?" And let me see if I can find a name for Yue's father. Oops, sorry. And he says, "Okay, I'm back." He says, "You may enter." As they walked in. And he says, "You are Minto Namikaze from the village hidden in the leaves." And Minato says, "Yes, sir. I came here today to get a treaty for you to help us in the upcoming battle." And what is it that you will do for us? We will give you a place in the village hidden in the leaves. Making the village head think about this even more. On one condition, you will have a baby with my daughter. Shocking Yue and Minato. But Minato needed this treaty because he knows if he doesn't get it, the Leaf Village will crumble into ash. So he says, "I accept." Making Yue stand back, saying, wait, Dad. I'm not just gonna sleep with this dude. Yue, come into the next room with me." As Yue follows his father says, "Yue, you just need to have a child for him. Once you do that, you don't have to see him or anything. Just need you to just sleep with him, and that's it, Yue. It's not gonna be serious. But, Yue, fine, Dad. That's my girl. That's my girl." As he smiled, and once you're done, you will be heading to you're going to be living at the village hidden in the leaf, I think he called it. Yes, in where we are, as Yue says, where we are now, the village hidden in the leaves is the best choice because, the people are coming to kill us, right, Dad? As he says, "Yes, I know." As Yue starts to cry a little, saying, "Dad, I don't want to leave you. You're going to die. Because this is why you're doing all this. You know them people are coming. They won't come after the war, after we finish this battle, and help the leaf village, or whatever they call it. The strongest village, right? If we help them and show them that we're powerful, they already know, but they haven't seen our power in a while. If we show them our dojutsu, they will leave us alone, and you might be able to come back. But once you start living at the Leaf Village, give it 3 years or 4 before you come back." As Minato was just in the moment, but this all will change soon. So everybody just leave as Minato goes to Yue house. As keep in mind, Minato is still going to marry Kushina in 2 days. Not even a week or a year or a month. In 2 days. Yeah. This is great. A good marriage gift, a child. That's not even yours. Anyways, back to the story. So, Yue puts... No, I like. Minato puts Yue on the bed and all of that happen through the night. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, too bad. You're too young and please leave. So, Yue, I lie. They just said you have to sleep with my daughter. That's it. She never said you need to have a child with my daughter. She just needs to sleep with her once, and that's it. So Minato said yes, and he thought he had a pillow power, but his pillow game was weak. I mean, trash. He didn't have any pillow game. So he nutted in the sauce. She got pregnant, and we cut to 9 months. Minato has left in them 9 months. He left the next day actually. Saying that whenever you come to the village, just say, yeah, Yue Kitsune, and the guard should... I was trying to get stuck in my throat. And the guard should let you straight to the Hokage building. Yeah, okay. As 9 months has passed. The Kitsunes did help the Leaf Village in the upcoming battle, as they have won with the Kitsunes' help, destroying a lot of the Sand Village and the Rock Village ninjas. As Naruto was born. Yay, Naruto. Well, Naruto was born, and another person was born at the same time. Hinata Hyuga Uchiha. To her mother. I mean, yeah, not as Hinata, and this was her mother. They were born in like the higher ups of the Uchiha, but all this will change, and I'll tell Hinata backstory later. We're still on Naruto, so yeah. So we're still on Naruto, so yeah. Naruto was born. He lived a normal, perfect, happy-go-lucky life until the Rock Village came and attacked. No, I lie. I'm sorry, not the Rock Village. The Leaf Village, Donzo, whatever the dude called. I don't remember the dude name. Donzo, Black Ops, Arm Blue, saw the power of the Kitsune clan, and he was terrified. Oh yeah, did I show you their dojutsu? This one here. And this is what the Kitsune eyes looks like. Not that, this was just a plain eye. Like, this is the eye every Kitsune have. Gosh dang it. 1 second. Sorry about that, you guys. I am back. So, this is their dojutsu. I don't have a name for it yet. Nice thing, I should find a name. Give me 1 sec. Oh my lord, I'm back. The Kitsugan. That's the name I come up with. The Kitsugan. The dojutsu of the Kitsunes. Their ability of the Kitsugan is they can control gravity. A select few can control hell flames. Some can control gravity, and some can control water and the other elements 10 times stronger without having to do hand signs with it. But that's like a 1 in them, like 100 who's have the Kitsugan. So, with Naruto, he will have the Kitsugan, and he will be able to control all of the Kitsu abilities. every element and there. He control every element, and he have a little bit of lava release, and gravity release, and one more new element, light release, and he'll have one more thing, time release. That's the 3 releases I'm gonna give him. But he can control every element. So, yeah. Naruto will be broken. And with Yue, she have every element. She have every element, but she only have gravity release and not the other releases. When he got them other releases with a little bit of Minato DNA mixed in. He do not have any features from his dad, only from his mom. But with Minato DNA, he made a new release, light release, and with his time bending and teleportation jutsu, a little bit of that, like his Namikaze DNA got in. I give him time release. Bruh, my voice sounded okay. Yeah, so we're going to where the Leaf Village is attacking, and at this moment, Yue was on a mission and she got sick, like a toxin poison went inside her system, so she only have a good 5 more years to live. Yeah. So you see, Yue father. I can't remember his name, so I'm just gonna call him Yue father. Yue father goes up to Yue saying the Leaf Village is attacking. I do not know why. I thought we had a treaty or something. As Yue was shocked because first she like the things Minato did last night. That night, she thought that she could have trust Minato. Not they didn't love each other. That was just like for agreement, but she thought she could trust him at least. But this infuriated Yue to the point that she slaughtered every single ninja there. She even killed what to do his name? Dang it, Danzo. But he used his ability. I can't remember the ability. What? One sec. Let me see if I remember the ability. Okay, I am back, you guys, and I remember the jutsu. Danzo used the jutsu Izanagi and came back and ran away. As Yue father came to calm Yue down because he is weakened to extremely bad amount. Because first of all, she's poisoned, and second of all, she just gave birth. So, yeah, and Yue father was dying, because Yue and Naruto was the only people that didn't get hurt. Everybody was stabbed, killed, taken, and raped, and yeah, a lot of dark stuff. So, Naruto and Yue got some food, some clothes, and just gone to the Leaf Village. She was putting on a facade. She wanted to kill Minato Namikaze, but she knows she can't in her state, so she is just gonna. She don't know what she's gonna do anymore, cause her friends, her family, her father died on that day, and Naruto and her only kitsunes left of their village. Not even their village, their clan. Yeah. And I'm not gonna give Naruto the 9-tailed fox. I'm gonna give him Kushina and Minato is still gonna be alive. And all that foolishness. And the third OG is gonna die. Yeah, tough, I know. So yeah, we're going to be. Where am I gonna do? Oh yeah, so Yue got to the gates of Konoha, and told her what Minato said to tell the gate guards. They let her in, and they escorted her to to what do you call them? The Hokage mansion. To the Hokage, I can't speak, to the Hokage manor. On the walk there, she got looks, she got disgust, she got, people call her demon, people call her whore, people call her a disgrace. But Kitsune have heard these words many times, so she just sucked it up and keep on moving. Until she made it to the Hokage Tower, where she had Naruto in her hand. And Minato saw Naruto and saying, and Kushina was there too, so this is gonna be a big problem. Saying, as Yue walked in, saying, hey, Minato, trying to play off that she really wanted to kill him at that moment, but she knew she can't. So she said, hey, Minato, with a broken smile, saying, oh, Yue, why are you here? I know I said you could come, but I thought you wasn't. Because it's been a while. Yeah, but the people of your village, raising their voice, got more angry, saying, ninjas, whatever you call them, ambush, I think you told me, came to our village and slaughtered everybody. Me and my son Naruto is the only people there. And Minato didn't know what to say, because he never heard of anybody slaughtering of the Kitsune clan until he remembered Danzo. There's just one major clan. I was only using them anyways. Minato said in his head. Minato just was playing it off as he was sad, but Minato really didn't care for the first part until Kushina said she had a mission, so she went out, and then Yue sit down and saying, this is your son, you know. As Minato froze for seconds, looking at him for disgust, because he never wanted a child, especially with a kitsune. So he looked at him with disgust, saying that, what? This is not my child. This is your child. Only thing I'm gonna do for this child is give him a home, give both of y'all a house, and give y'all money, and that's it. I don't want anything to do for that child, and you will be raising it yourself. But I only have 5 years to live. I was poisoned. And Minato says, tough luck, sweetie, but that ain't my fault. Should have been a better ninja. Minato was being cruel, but Minato was, he didn't know why, but he really didn't like kitsunes at all. It must be because people was calling him a demon, or it's because people was calling him monsters, or something, but he never liked kitsunes, not one bit. So, Yue cried and took the house and said, fine, don't you ever talk to us or my son. And Minato says, fine by me. And she just slammed the Hokage door, walking away. Holding Minato. I mean, not Minato, holding Naruto. So Yue was walking back to her house, crying. So she went inside the house, just tried to breastfeed Naruto and falling asleep. Oh snap. Yeah. falling asleep. And this happened for a good 4 years ago. As Naruto is going to be 5. Naruto was in his village. He would have been treated worse than even the Nine Tails. And yeah, something terrible is going to happen. This is going to be sad. In this 4 years going around 5, like one more month before that, Minato was just waiting for Yue to die, to do something that he will regret for the rest of his life. But yeah, that could be for another time. So after Yue told Naruto his dojutsu, because Naruto will not have unlocked his dojutsu yet, but yeah. But his mom told him about everything that Kitsunes could do on the dojutsu. His grandfather, his dad. He knows that Minato is his dad, but he doesn't like Minato at all. Even at this age, he don't like Minato. And past these couple of years, oh yeah, and Naruto's going to have, and before she dies, Yue gave Naruto the fox summoning to help him grow up. Because even though she couldn't leave the village, she always sneaked away to the fox summoning where she made a best friend called Ichigo. I just call her Ichigo, yeah. She made a friend called Ichigo, and she had a child too. So Ichigo child name is Ichigo child name will be Toko. No, yeah, Toko. But people just call him Coco because of his brown skin. Not brown skin, it's brown fur. So yeah. Where was we going? Oh yeah. So yeah. Yue gave Naruto the summoning contract as she used reverse summoning on Naruto and her, bringing them to the summoning world of the foxes. As she collapsed and Ichigo ran off to her saying, Yue, are you okay? Talk to me. As she called the healing fox, as they started to heal her, saying, Yue says, getting back up, saying, I'm fine, Ichigo. As she coughs up a little bit of blood. I was poisoned about 5 years ago. It's not curable, but I came here to ask you for a favor. As a dying wish, old friend. Please. As she says, what is it? I'm Yue. Ichigo, as Yue told Ichigo, can you please look after my son, Naruto? Naruto, please. As Ichigo says, but isn't that, but you're gonna be okay to look after your own son, right? As Ichigo started crying. No, as Yue say, I only have 2 more months to live. Please, can you just look after my son? As Yue didn't know what to do. It was hard for her to speak. Because they have grown up together, because Yue found Ichigo close to death. And Yue brought about the health. So it was hard to see it was hard for Ichigo to see Yue like this, because she couldn't do nothing as she knew it. So Ichigo says, as through tears saying, yeah, I'll help raise your son. At this moment, Naruto could talk a little, so he says, "Mommy, are you okay?" As he runs up to Yue. So Yue says, "Naruto, I'm okay, honey. This is my sister, my best friend, who I've called my sister. You call her Auntie Ichigo." As Naruto goes up to her and says, "Fluffy, I'll call your Auntie Ichigo." Yeah, Auntie Ichigo. As Ichigo got a liking to to Naruto very quickly. So they, for the last couple of months, Naruto spent time with his cousin. I've got the name I gave him, but whatever. And Yue died in them couple of months. Ichigo cried. Naruto was crying. He didn't know why, because his mom wasn't moving. He started shaking her, saying, "Mom, why are you not getting up?" So he started crying. As he went to his cousin and started crying. He for a while, Ichigo had to let Naruto go, cause the stay at the Fox realm is suck up a lot of chakra. So if you suck up too much of your chakra, you can die from staying in this Fox realm for too long. Only for humans, and Kitsune is for humans is you can stay there for a day if you have awesome chakra control, but for Kitsunes you can stay there for months, even years. But at Naruto age, you only can stay there for a while, so Ichigo says, "I will come for you. Just give me a couple of years, okay? I'll be coming." Because Ichigo couldn't leave the leave the realm just yet, because she was sealed there from Haguruma for doing something. I'll get to that later. But she had 10 more years, not even 10, 5, no, too much. She had 2 more years to spend there. Not even 2, like 3 more years. But he made a summoning contract with his cousin, as he called him. Oh yeah, I remember the name. Toga, Toko, Tokuyami. I was gonna call him Tokuyami, aka Coco. Naruto just called him Coco, but his real name is Tokoyami. So Ichigo's had to send him back to the regular world, as Naruto had to be put in an orphanage for a while. And during these years, since Naruto didn't have a protective mom anymore, the villagers see a free way of beating him up, but not just for beating him up, for being a kissing his arm. Because in a couple of months, the village had the 90th attack. The 90th was still in Menma and Mito. And yeah, typical names. Oh wow, everybody, wow, cool. Menma, Mito, the snobby kids everybody knows and loves. And the Minato just blamed it all on Naruto, a 5-year-old kid. Seeing that that's the demon, after the demon died, he was reincarnated into Naruto Kitsune, and that's why the village started to beat him more and more and more for the whole 3 years. If he was 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, 7, because for some reason she still couldn't come back. But in these 3 years, he met somebody, Hinata Hyuga Uchiha, going to jump off a building, trying to commit suicide. We'll get to a story, but Naruto after 3 years, because Togiyami wasn't even strong enough to help Naruto. Because if they have seen every time Tokiyami have tried to help Naruto, the villagers grab him, break his arm, broke one of his tail before, and almost killed him until Naruto activated his dojutsu for the first time and used fire release and burned one of the villagers, and he ran away. So Tokiyami, every time it keep happening until one day Tokiyami just was on the brink of death. Till then, as the death talking about, sorry. As the day until Naruto unlocked his dojutsu and he took Tokiyami. And for him he have a new release. Healing release. Healing release. Heavenly rose. Heavenly water. Holy water, I mean, sorry. Holy water. Healing release holy water is one of his new abilities. As he creates water from what? I'll go check that out. As he creates water from his hand, and as he creates water from his hand, and he gives it to Tokiyami, bringing Tokiyami back to full health like instantly. Now let's get on to let's get on to Hinata's story. That is even worse. Yay. Hinata's story. Yeah, I might have to kill Tokiyami one more time, yeah. But I'll be it later. So, Hinata, Hyuga, and Uchiha. Yeah, Hinata, Hyuga, Uchiha. The daughter of the daughter of the head of the daughter of the Uchiha. Sorry, the daughter of Yuno Uchiha. She have a boy name, but yeah, I don't care. Yuno Uchiha. And this is gonna be around. I'm gonna do the village at the what do you call it? Itachi's gonna be. 1 second, give me 1 sec. Okay, I am back. Sorry about that, you guys, but yeah, let's get back on the story. So Hinata is the daughter of Yuno Uchiha and Hayashi Hyuga. Yeah. In this one, Yuno is the daughter of the head of the Uchihas. I can't remember his name. Oh no, give me 1 second. I keep pausing. Okay, I cannot remember the Uchiha leader name. So we're just gonna call him Uchiha leader. So the Uchiha leader daughter Yuna and Hisashi Hyuga was gonna get married. But before all that can happen, before all that can happen, the 90th attack happens, all that happens, blah blah blah. And before the day before they got married, Itachi struck earlier than usual. All this is still gonna happen, and what did the dude call again? What the dude is called? Oh yeah, Sasuke is gone. Is not. Yeah, it's born. Sasuke is born, but he's gonna be a little bit older, like at least 1 year older. Sasuke is born. Yeah, whatever. Do I even want Sasuke? Yeah, he could be relevant. So Sasuke is born. Yeah. So all that happens before, and what it was going? Itachi kills all Uchihas except for Yuno, because while all this was happening, Yuno was managed to slip away and go on to the Hyuga clan, because I lied. Their marriage didn't happen. They cut off the marriage, but Yuno still gets pregnant with Hinata, making Hinata, so Hisashi still have a daughter. And this time it's twins. Hinata and Hinabi. But Hinabi is going to be full Hyuga. So yeah. But this time Hisashi, yeah, whatever. Wait a minute. I'll check that out later. Hisashi Hyuga gave Naruto. Wait, not Naruto. Gave they brought Yuno gone to the Hyuga clan. Hisashi let her in, but says, "Since your clan is not even worth our time, why should we let you in?" Shocking Yuno, because she thought that the Hyuga clan was a nice clan, but she has thought wrong, because as she's grown up, Hisashi told her before the date she came there, "I'm going to give you two choices, trash or worthless or whore or whatever." I don't know what she will call him or what he will call her. He gave her two choices, since the Uchiha clan is supposed to be wiped out, and he should just give her to the people. He says to her that, "I'm going to give you two choices. You either give us your body, or we're going to take your daughter body." Simple as that. As Yuno was shocked. How bad you have to be to do this to your own child? As Yuno thought he was joking at first, seeing you wouldn't dare. As Asashi had a sadistic smile on his face, saying, "You think I won't?" As he just says, wait till those two are born, and still think that I don't. As he says, "Fine," with tears in her eyes, saying, fine, okay, you get your way." As Sashi had a sadistic smile on his face, saying, "Yeah, the Hyuga clan is the best clan. We will always get our way." Give me 1 second. My dog is barking. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, so where are we? Blah blah blah. Oh yeah. So Sashi had a sadistic smile on his face. Time skip 9 months, where so all this is happening before. This is like before Naruto was even born. So yeah. So Naruto was born. Hinata was born, and at this time, what did it called? No, I lie. I'm sorry. No. The thing still happened where Itachi still kills every Uchiha, but what did it called? Sasuke's mother was still alive, because he still had Sasuke, because Sasuke wasn't born yet. So yeah, Sasuke won't have that much anger, because he never was born yet. So he gonna have it soon because Itachi is soon gonna come back to the village to put him under the genjutsu. And he's gonna kill his mother. So yeah, all that. Anyway, but back to where he was with all three of them two of them was born at the same time. Itachi was born 1 year older than all of them, but whatever. So Sasuke is 1 year older than all of them. But Hinata Hyuga Uchiha, the second Uchiha in this whole village. She was born and she raised them without anything happening to Yuno for a good 5 years. Till Hinabi was praised as a goddess in the Hyuga clan because she was never Uchiha. She never had the Uchiha. She didn't have enough Uchiha genes. Why did I say it like that? The Uchiha genes to have any of the Sharingan, but she unlocked her Byakugan at an early age, and she have more chakra reserve than any Hyuga because of Uchiha blood, but she can't unlock the Sharingan. Unlike her sister, who was born with red eyes that made anybody feel disgusted because her eyes was blood red. So, why don't I have my do not disturb on? Give me one sec. Yeah, okay. Blood eye red, making Sashi hate her even more. Sashi hate her in the first place because she's Uchiha, but with their red eyes, that makes her a demon in his eyes. So Hinata was always called a demon, or a mistake, or a whore, or whatever a bitch or whatever like that. But both their mothers was treated the worst. Inabi never saw it, but Hinata always saw it. Saw her mother coming back home. Saw a man raping her before. Because even if they was inside the Hyuga clan, Inabi was always in a corner, just trying to tone it out, but this messed her whole life up. She saw her mother got raped, she saw her mother got abused, and she was neglected, except for her mother's love, and Sashi never wanted anything to do with her. Even her sister started treating her wrong. So Hinabi was a fragile. She was skinny because she never got enough food. She always had 2 meals per day, one for breakfast and one in the night. 2 meals per day. Hinata always was terrified of Hisashi and the other Hyuga members. Dang it, I forgot to close my door. Give me one sec. I am back, you guys. So, Inabi was always scared of... sorry about that. Inabi was always scared of her father and the other Hyuga members. But her mother says, you will always be an Uchiha. As her mother was, from all of the abuse and that she was Hinata's mother was very fragile, and even from a young age she was extremely fragile. So from all the things they did to her and the abuse she got over this life, put a tone on her body, so she was dying from all this. So when her dying last words, because Hinabi never thought of her as her mother, and Hinata as her sister. They really never thought of each other as family. Hinabi always loved her father, and Hinata always loved her mother. So yeah, Hinata was crying as her mother starts to close her eye. As her mother says, "You are an Uchiha elite. Don't don't always show off your eye. Don't always act arrogant. You will be the strongest Konichi in this world. You'll be the strongest shinobi. Become like your ancestor." Because Hinata is a descendant of Madara Uchiha. As he tells her, "You are a descendant of Madara Uchiha, the god of shinobis, the one who fought Hashirama, but left him damaged. You will do great in this world." As she dies, saying, "I love you, Hinata Uchiha." Um, Uchiha. What is the last name I gave her? Nata Uchiha Hyuga. At this moment, Hinata unlocks two dojutsus in each eye. One of those eyes turn pure white, and the other one turn a two-tomo Sharingan. But that's it, just a two-tomo Sharingan. That's more than enough. She had enough this whole entire world. Even with her mom's words, she wanted to end it all. At this moment, she is 7, Naruto is 7, and Sasuke is 8. Let's call him Sasuke name because I messed up his backstory. Yeah. So I do Hinata's one. So, Hinata's ran away and walked up a building saying, "Mom, you told me all this, but I can't live without you." As he was getting ready to jump, as this time, this is where you see Naruto. As he was carrying Tokonomi. Tokiyami. As he was carrying Tokiyami after healing with holy water. As he sees this girl about to jump, this beautiful black, blood red-eyed girl about to jump, as he dash as fast as he can up them stairs to the roof, as he sees her about to fall off, as she closed her eyes, and Naruto ran, grabbing her hand, saying, "What the hell are you doing?" As she turned around and saying, "Why did you stop me?" With tears in her eyes. Why? And then Naruto asks her, "Why are you taking your own life?" As for some reason, she felt like telling Naruto her whole story. And that's what she did. She told Naruto in tears in her eyes the Hyuga clan did to her, to her mother, to her father, to her sister, and the whole Hyuga clan. As Naruto was shocked. Naruto lived a life of torture, misery, and all that, but this was worse. Not even Naruto could go through all that. But since Hinata told Naruto her story, Naruto told Hinata his story. From about her mom to how his mom died, how his village died, how he never got the news of his mom, how he put his foster home, how the Hokage lied and say that he's the nine-tailed fox because he have a tail and all of that. Hinata didn't see the tail or anything. I mean, she didn't notice the tail. He have one tail at the moment. No, I lied. He have two. He have never gone through training, but he have unlocked his dojutsu, and that's why he have two tails. He have never went to training, so he's not that strong yet. Even Hinata's not that strong yet. He only unlocked both her dojutsus. As well, Naruto tells her story while he was crying because he started thinking about his mom, and all that. So all that happens. They both bond. And what I was gonna say again? I was gonna say something else. Sorry about that. I was gonna say something else. Like, what was he gonna say? Oh yeah. So, about his mom, about how the Hokage lied saying that he's the nine tails because of his tail, and his ears, and his eyes. As she looked at his eyes, and she saw this eye right here, a blue slitted eye. No, I lied, not this eye. That won't be his eye. I mean, no. You'll get them two later. About that, I'm moving that. This is his eye. I wanted to be blue, but I didn't know which one, so I picked this one. This is his eyes. A beautiful blue ocean. As whoever looks in it, for some reason, when she looks in it, it calms her down. As she had her dojutsus activated. And Naruto was surprised to see that she had a Sharingan in one eye and a Byakugan in one eye. As this is just Naruto regular eye. This is not no Tensegon or anything like that. So, Hinata, sorry, my voice is weird. Hinata went and hugged Naruto. And Naruto went and hugged Hinata. As they just stand there for a while and just cried. Because they never had anybody to tell any of their problems to. And this really helped Hinata because having all that emotions bottled up inside of her just broke her. She couldn't take it anymore. She needed to tell somebody, but she didn't know who to tell. Or she was just gonna end it all so she could get it all out of her. But Naruto came and she was the one she told all of what she was feeling and everything she went through, and that helped her out. And Naruto was thinking like the same thing with what she was doing, but Naruto had more resistance, as you'll say, or like more courage to keep pushing. But she was broken after her mother died. But after that, they became friends. But one more thing happened in Naruto that will change his life forever. His best friend died. Okay, and this is how it's gonna happen, and this will make him hate the village more. No, I can't. No, I lie. Should I? Maybe. Should I kill him off or should I not? I don't know. Maybe not. I'm not gonna kill him off because I really like him. The fox I gave him. I'm still gonna give you a picture of him soon, but not now. Maybe later, because he's not relevant at this moment. So, let me just get a picture of Ichigo because she will be coming very soon in like about a year. Okay, I am back, and this is what Ichigo looks like. A big, black wolf. You do not want to cross her on a bad day. She will eat you whole, and no trace of you will be left. But anyways, we're back. We're going to these two. This is what he actually looks like. One tail. He have two tails, but right now he does have two tails, but in this picture you have one, so yeah. You have two tails, just imagine him with two tails. You have fox eyes, you have a purple eye from getting beat up, like just now. You have brown skin. He got a necklace from his mother. He wearing black and black pants. Inami doesn't look like this. Hinata's face looks like this, but she doesn't have anything like this. She's wearing rags, tear up dress. Tear up dress, no shoes. Her foot got bruises. Her hands got bruises because even when he wasn't looking, Hisashi's always beat. Not Hisashi. Hinabi's always beat on Hinata for being weak and all that, whatever. So Hinata looks very beautiful in the face, but in her body she's very frail because she haven't eaten in days, and she really doesn't have any clothes to wear. She wearing like what Naruto wears, but like with a black dress, like turned up at the bottom with no shoes, and Naruto doesn't have any shoes on either. Whew. Let's get back to the story. So you see these two walking back to Naruto house because she knows if she goes back to the Hyuga clan, she's just gonna get abused and beaten. And Neji really doesn't care about her. Sorry about that. Neji really doesn't care about her, what happens to her. Neji just wants to is the training partner for Hinabi. Mostly. Every time he sees Hinata get beat up, she tries to call Neji for help, but Neji just turn around and just walk the other way. So and Hinata hated Neji for that. So Hinata and Naruto. How much times did I just say that? Oh my lord, I'm terrible. Anyways, you see Hinata and Naruto walking back and making it to Naruto house, where he only have a couple of food left and a tiny bit of clothes. He gives Hinata a long sleeve baggy shirt with a long pants. A little bit baggy, a little bit what Naruto was wearing, but longer in the shirt, but the same pants what he's wearing. Yeah. So Hinabi, why are you calling her Hinabi? Dang it, I have her sister name. Hinata, sorry about that. Hinata right now is just don't know do. She knows if she want to become a ninja like her mom says she can, or she just want to run away from all of her life problems and just become a normal citizen. Until Naruto says to Hinabi, I'm going to become the strongest shinobi one day, Hinata. I'm going to protect myself, my friend, my family, and you. As he smiles, making Hinata blush a little and says, dang it. Then she says, fine, I made up my mind. I'm going to become a ninja then. What he was going to say? Then Naruto smiles, saying, so we're both going to become ninjas. And Hinabi says, yeah. As they says, both of them saying we're gonna become each other training partners. So another time skip, about a year have passed. Hinabi and Naruto have been just walking around, just been hunting in the forest, and the place they be training a lot is the Forest of Death. Yeah, that's the place they always have to go to train, because no matter what if one needed help, the other one is there. The Forest of Death is a very dangerous place, but with both of them, it's like a playground, not possibly a couple of 3 years. Because when Naruto helped, she unlocked the three tomo in one of her eyes, and now Byakugan have gotten a lot stronger. But with Naruto, in a couple of months he told her about his dojutsu and what it could do. She was very amazed. So Hinata is gonna be a Kenjutsu member. Yeah, Inabi is gonna be a Kenjutsu member. Yeah, a sword user, whatever you call it. So, what was you gonna say? Okay, sorry about that. So, you... what should I give Naruto in special? Anyways, I'm just gonna let him use his dojutsu the most of the times. But Hinata starts picking up inside Kenjutsu, or... what is... let me see. Okay, yeah. Kenjutsu. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, Kenjutsu. So, they steal a sword from a dead Jonin. Dead Chunin. I think it's called Chunin. Yeah, dead Chunin when he was walking around, around the outskirts of their village. They saw a Chunin who was dead with a sword. It's not a good sword. It's a rusty, beat up sword. It's a rusty, beat up sword that Hinata got an interest in. So Hinata picked it up and says, I want to be a sword user. Or specialized in sword. As she smiled. As Naruto says, okay. As he says, I help you out with that then. As Hinata started training inside that sword she picked up. Started just swinging it around at first. And then then she had the idea. Because she had all four of the release. Was it 5? Fire, water, earth, wind. I can't remember all. Honestly. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, fire, water, wind, lightning, and... yeah, I was right. She have all 5 of the elements. She have fire, wind, lightning, earth, and water. As Naruto do the same. But with the difference between them two, that she have the catch hand signs, what Naruto doesn't. He just have to use a dojutsu. But it take up more chakra, but for him it really doesn't matter because what his chakra is so large, it might as well just call it infinite. He'll have to use a lot of jutsus to get his chakra down. Like a crazy amount. But Hinata's own is like the first tail Shukaku chakra reserves. She have a very large one because of her Hyuga and Uchiha blood. But anyways, let's get back. You see, Hinata started channeling elements inside of her weapon to make it stronger. So at first she started channeling wind to make it speed up. Because this is what she's gonna be specializing in. Because even if she don't know the Jugen stance or any of that. She's used her Byakugan to see the pressure points. But she's used her weapon to stab into the pressure points. And with her wind behind her weapons, she stabbed extremely fast. In 1 second, even at this moment, at 1 second, she could do 10 stabs. It could go up and up as she gets older. So, you see, beyond Hinata, not enough powers. Hinata could channel only wind magic, fire magic, and lightning magic. I mean, why call it magic? I'm watching too much Black Clover. Wind, lightning, and the fire elements inside of a weapon. At first she had to use a hand sign, but now she can use it without a hand sign. She don't know why or how she could do it, but she could do it. And then Naruto, with that, Now we're going on to Naruto. With Naruto, he I got a voice crack. He started training inside like his chakra and putting chakra behind his punches. He had an idea what he would use because he heard from he was Hinata and Naruto was spying on a getting team, and they say that about tree walking, and they say if you put chakra at your bottom of your foot and you put too much chakra, the chakra will explode at the bottom of your foot and you will be blown off. So and they say if you put too much little chakra, you'll slip down. So at first, Naruto was only training inside tree walking as Hinata. For Naruto, since he had a lot of chakra, it was a little bit harder for him, but Hinata got it and tried helping Naruto out. And Naruto started to get it at first, but it took him a good week or two before he get it, and then they went up to water walking, cause the Jonin instructor tell his getting team about water walking too. So at first, Naruto before he goes and do his own thing, they both learn water walking too to make it easier for them to learn the other chakra together. So after Naruto does that, he got an idea. At first, he built up a lot of chakra in his arm, and he ran up to a tree and let all of his chakra out at one point, making an extremely large blast of just pure chakra. Naruto was impressed because it was something like the air palm technique, but with chakra. I think the air palm technique is with chakra. I don't know, but it's like a more stronger version of it. Why is my thing down all the way? Yeah, perfect. Yeah, it's a more stronger version of it. So you see, Naruto just training into all this. At first, he was only doing it in his arms. Then he started doing it in his legs, boosting off tree after tree, just like blasting off it, just doing enough to blast off the tree, but not breaking it. And that's a lot of concentration you have to do. So he started training like that. And as he gets older, it gets easier and easier, until he gained his own technique. It's called, his technique is using his chakra inside one point of his body. Using his arms, he balls up his fist and put all of his chakra into his knuckles. It's like what Tsunade is do, but instead of just holding it there and punching, he is let it out as he punch. So he's punching with his regular strength, but as he punch, he's let the chakra out at the same time. So it's like bullets, like shooting straight through you. So that's be painful. He tried on one of the animals in the forest, and his chakra just shoots straight through it. It's like it's stronger than even a condensed bullet. So yeah, Hinata has became better and better in the sword techniques, making up some of the move called a thousand fire slash, a thousand rings of death, where she doesn't have a sheath, she just have a sword tied to her, because it's not like it's like a katana, but it doesn't have a sheath, so it's just a sword that she have a rope tied to her, because she never got a proper sword with a sheath. So she just takes the sword and says 1,000 slices, 100 rings of death, where she puts fire over her sword at first, and then she runs to a tree or to an animal, and she just spins around like a blade. If you know what that is, you know what that is. And it just cuts straight through it. And once you're done, that whole center is on fire, smoking. And everything else on it just goes up on flames. It's like an insta-kill move. So, it's like one of her strongest moves she have. So, the academy has started. You see Hinata and Naruto walking. They're not a couple, but you could tell both of them like each other. But one just waiting, just don't know when to tell the next one. I know when I can do it. Whatever. So, you see Hinata and Naruto holding hands. Because they just like to hold hands. They're not a couple or anything, but they just like to hold hands. Nothing wrong with holding hands. So people just say it's the demon and the demon whore. Didn't she? Isn't she that? Isn't she that demon from the Hugh clan? That's why they. That's why she got kicked out of the Hugh clan. Or what? They just making up rumors, spreading more and more. Till they just reached the school because they knew. Past these couple of days, every time somebody try and mess with Hinata or Naruto, they end up dead or even worse. You don't even want to know what happened worse to people who ever tries touching Naruto with Naruto there. Natsuko got handle itself, but Naruto is another story. What the other daughter give him? Tokoyami is at, because now these days Tokoyami was training with his mom Ichigo. Ichigo was coming back there sooner than they and sooner. She would be there 3 years ago, but something happened and she couldn't reach. So she just got there. One more year has passed before she could get there. She don't know how, but all of her magic. Wait, no, that could work. No, I lie. All of her chakra was drained. She don't know why, but every time she tried to go to the Earth realm, her chakra was drained. So she always just automatically teleported back to her realm. So she never knew why, but she just was waiting for the right time for her to leave. Until then, she just waited. So, yeah, great. It's them. It's time for them to introduce the 5 snobbiest kids inside the whole of Konoha. Mama, Mito, Imo, Sakura, Ino, and who else? Oh yeah, and Hinabi. Hinabi is the same age as Hinata in this one. Not older or younger, they're the same age. But anyways, I know how to do this. Simple. Oh yeah, Hinata and Naruto knows their birthday on the same date. Yeah. So, oh yeah, and Hinata is the oldest one out of both Hinabi and Hinata. Even though there's one first, Hinata was the first one to born by an hour. So, how would I do this? Hinata walks into the classroom with Naruto. He was holding hands when they walk in, and they go all the way up to the back of the class. Everybody went quiet when they walked in. And Memo was the first one to speak up saying, Mito was the first one to speak up saying, "Ooh, it's the demon lovers. Oh, I hope they don't come and kill us." As the whole class started laughing. And Nami saying, "Why did they let a demon like you, Hinata, into this class?" Because all of Hinami, all she knew from her dad was Hinata was a demon. Her mother, she never knew a mother like that. She just see this woman walking around to every man room, and 9 out of 10 times into her room. And that's, she just never knew her mother like that. But she knew Hinata was her sister and all that. So you see Naruto and Hinata just walking up to their seats. They really didn't even care what the people talk about them. Hinata just trying to keep it all in, not saying anything. Cause she's seen Naruto not saying anything, so she's just trying to keep it all in, trying not to start anything that they don't need to start. Until Sasuke, the emo dude, comes up to Hinata saying, "Why a loser like you have a sword like that? Cause Hinata, no matter where she goes, she always carry a sword." So, cause the dude called again. Hmm. Oh, I remember. Sasuke. Sasuke. As well, I'm Sasuke. Sasuke goes up to what the dude called? Oh yeah, Hinata, and says, "Why a loser like you have a sword?" Saying, "Uchiha like me should have one just like that. So give it to me." And that pissed Hinata off a lot. As she gets up saying, "Oh, Uchiha like you," as she raised her voice. As she activated this is one eye, her three-tone Sharingan. "Do you even have your Sharingan, weak Uchiha Sasuke?" As she screamed this. "I don't care of your brother killing your whole family or whatever. You had it lucky. You lived in a perfect, happy family with your mother. You still have your mother to talk about. Don't you ever come up to me saying, 'Uchiha elite.' You don't even have your Sharingan. You're not even strong enough to be in this class, weakling." I don't even think that's a whole insult, but whatever. I'm just gonna roll with it. As Sasuke got mad, saying, "Oh, a demon like you speaking back to me? That's hilarious." That made her mad. And then Sasuke said something that he shouldn't have said, and that's why your mom died. Everybody just started laughing. That made I didn't make Hinata. Hinata was gonna kill him when he says, and that's why he was a demon. But it made her start crying when Sasuke says, "That's why your mom died," and that's when she started crying. She's gonna attack him, but now she just cried and ran out the room. And this made Naruto pissed. Naruto just got up and activated his dojutsu, walked straight up in Sasuke's face and says, "Kneel." But Sasuke and Naruto using one of his ability, gravity release, and putting Sasuke on his knees, putting the whole class on his knees, saying, "If any of y'all ever done it, to do something like this again, I will crush y'all like bugs underneath my feet." As Naruto, as he even walking out the class, still have the gravity on. Everybody just on their knees. Even when the teacher walks in, he started, because the gravity's all around the room, so when the teacher walks in, he started going on his knees, saying, "What is this power?" Because everybody's on his knees until Naruto comes back, so people start passing out. People start trying to resist, making it even worse. A lot of things just happened, but Naruto didn't care. He just was starting to run at Hinata. Trying to find Hinata until he, he knows where Hinata is. The first place they met. He sees Hinata sitting down at the first place they met, saying, "Hey Hinata." As Naruto just sits by her. You could release the gravity off them, right? I don't care anymore. I know, but I care. As he gave Hinata a smile, as He says, "You want to talk about it?" As Hinata just nods her head and they just start talking. Maybe a good hour pass, and Hinata feels all better. So she walks back to class and she just sees everybody still on their knees. They have been like that for a whole hour, maybe even two, because they had to come back to class. And they went for something to eat. So yeah, it took 2 hours. They're still on their knees. Till Naruto says, "Oh snap, I forgot." As he released the gravity, everybody was down. Couldn't even get up. People passed out when he released the gravity. Sasuke was already passed out. Teachers passed out. As Naruto just stand there saying, because Minato was coming to give a speech to the kids. So when Minato came into the class, it was just see a teacher and everybody down on the floor. And he sees Hinata and Naruto just standing there. So Minato just went up to Naruto try to grab him, say, "What did you do, you demon?" As Hinata pushed him out of the way, as Hinata gets grabbed by the throat, and you're the demon from the Uchiha with those red eyes of yours. No wonder two demons fell in love with each other. And you're the only two people alive. I mean, here standing, huh? So y'all people killed them, huh? As he sees Mama Mita passed out, so that makes him even angrier. As Minato was about to kill Hinata, as Naruto sees this and runs up and punches Minato with a hard punch, but not hurting until Minato says, was that even a punch?" And then Minato feels a burst of chakra going straight through him, through his back, all the way out of his belly, out of his stomach. As he goes on his knees, vomiting, just keep vomiting, because that hurt a lot. It's like a rubber bullet hitting you like 10 times harder. It wasn't supposed to kill him. It was just supposed to get Hinata. And after that, Hinata took out a katana and putting fire around it. Oh, I have another move I should give her. Should I give him fire breathing from or like give him breathing styles from Demon Slayer? I maybe might do that. Hold on. I might do that actually. Give me 1 second. Demon Slayer. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, so where was I? Oh yeah. So he's on the floor, panting, trying to catch his breath, but it's hard. You don't know why, but it's extremely hard to catch his breath. Until yeah, sorry about that. Okay, after everybody got up, they see everybody got up, and then everybody got up and they see Minato on the floor. Until Minato gets back up. And then Minato gets back up. Because Minato wasn't really, because in a real battle, Minato could kill both of them in an instant. But Minato says, "I can't kill these people yet. Not yet." As he smirk. "I can wait till they become tuning. And then I'm gonna kill both of them." As Minato had a evil smirk. As Hinata was familiar with that smirk, because her dad would always use that smirk So that made her start shaking, holding Naruto tight, as Naruto knew why she was doing this. This made Naruto mad, but he knew that he's gonna do anything just yet. They're both not strong enough. So he just said, "Can we just get on with our class, please?" As as what was I saying? Okay, I'm sorry about that. What were I saying again? Sorry. As Minato just leaves the class, as everybody gets back up and class resumes, and nobody messes with Naruto or Hinata for the rest of the class, unless instead of them two cocky people, Mema, Mita, and Hinabi. They still always keep messing with them. But Naruto will always hold Hinata hand, and I will always calm it down. So Hinata really didn't care what they say. He just keep talking, but she really didn't even care. And whenever any girl or any boy talk about Naruto, that's when Hinata's get extremely mad. And not even if Naruto hold her hand. See, one time Sakura starts talking about Naruto. Not even Sakura, like Hinabi started talking about Naruto. Making Hinata mad, pissed off. So Hinata grabbed her sword. This sword is still in good condition, but not in the same time. So she grabbed her sword, and she says one move, real quick. Fire style. She says, first form, unknowing fire, and she dashes to Sakura while her sword is coated in flames. But instead of hitting Sakura, she go behind Sakura and hit the board, saying, "If you don't ever talk about Naruto like that again, I will kill you." As she put her sword back. Because of every style, she know like 2 forms, not a lot. But her main form is flame and thunder. But she only uses thunder style when she really needs to. But right now she really doesn't. So right now we're just going back to Naruto. Naruto point of view, as nothing much happens through the classroom. As how long I've been recording for? 1 hour 38. As everybody just left both of them alone, and everybody just mind their own business. As Naruto and Hinata, they always were together until it was their birthday. As Hinata went and gone and cook for their birthday, because she went and hunted some food, and she made a big feast for Naruto, and she went and grabbed some money so she could make a cake for Naruto. While Naruto went out for some reason, she didn't know why, but she was glad because she could do this. So Hinata went cook Naruto some food, make Naruto a cake. Let's just say she know how to cook really good. And one more thing, what should I get Naruto for a present? Oh yeah, and she got Naruto some gloves and a mask. She got both of them 2 masks. One a fox mask, and for her, she got she got a mask with one eye for a hole and a shotgun. Her Byakugan eye is covered up with a mask, a cat mask. And for Naruto, she got a fox mask. And she was going to tell Naruto how she felt today. So, it was nighttime. Naruto and Hinata came home this day. Naruto was going to tell Hinata how he feels today, so he was scared. So he was right at the door. As Hinata was inside. As she was walking around thinking about how she was going to do this. And Naruto was scared to go inside the house. So, Naruto was right there just waiting. How he's going to do this, thinking. As Hinata was doing the same thing, but she was inside. Saying that she dang it. Sorry about all my stuttering through this whole video. I'm extremely sorry. I'm a stutterer. I don't know if I have ADHD or something. I do not know. But Hinata Naruto walked inside the house. Hinata stopped moving, seeing Naruto as he blushed. And Naruto blushed when he see her, because Hinata was wearing a beautiful white dress, because she wanted to look a tiny, even if they didn't have a lot of money. She was wanting to look good for Naruto and their birthday, because she was going to tell Naruto how she feels, so she wanted to at least look a little bit decent. So Naruto was wearing jeans pants and a long button-up shirt. As I don't know if there's jean pants back then, but there is ripped jean pants. So Naruto and Hinata just went out walking around in the moonlight. As they ate at home, as Naruto complimented Hinata on the cake and how the food tastes. And after that, they went walking. As both of them said in their head, I'm going to do it now. As both of them turned around and looked each other in the eyes. And as both of them says, I need to tell you something at the same time. As both of them started blushing, all the cutesy things happen. As Hinata says, can I go first? As Naruto says, yeah. As Naruto says, Naruto Kitsune, I am in love with you. As Naruto was shocked, and she was saying in her head, why did I say that? I think we messed up our friendship. Oh my god, I hate myself. As she was having a mental breakdown. As Naruto just goes up and kisses her on the lips, saying, Hinata Uchiha Sasuke. I mean, dang it. Hinata Uchiha Hyuga. I am in love with you too. As she goes and kisses Hinata on the lips. Keep kissing Hinata on the lips. And they just have a good night from there on. I'm gonna keep going because I don't feel like ending it. So, they're both what the nutty? Sorry, I was looking at something. So, you see, Hinata and Naruto just laying down because they had a long night. They didn't do it, but they make out last night. They had a long, very passionate makeout. But they didn't do it because they're very young and I'm not into all that. So, they wake up very tired as they start sleeping in the same, they've been sleeping in the same bed. But they never was cuddling or nothing. Just sleeping on the same bed. But tonight they was cuddling. Yeah, all that. Now when they say they wanted to cuddle. Especially Naruto. So, Naruto had a big smile on his face. He said nothing could have ruined this moment. Then, he heard a knock on the door. As he opened it up, and it was Ichigo. He was extremely mad at Ichigo. So, he just slammed the door in her in her face and just walked away. As Ichigo thought this was going to happen. So she used one of her abilities and teleported inside of the house. As she says, Naruto, let me explain first. As Naruto says, no, Ichigo, I needed you past these years. You were supposed to be here when I was 5. You promised my mom. I have been waiting and waiting and waiting. I've been waiting so long to see you. And now you just come and randomly show up? You know how much that hurt? To be waiting for someone and they never come. As Ichigo was deciding, she knew she couldn't say nothing. So Ichigo goes up and hug, and she have a human form, but I don't know if you like finding up a picture, but I'll do that later. But she goes and hugs Naruto and say, I'm so sorry, Naruto, okay? It's my fault. I shouldn't have just I should have just told you. I try coming every year, every day, every second, every moment. I have been trying to come to the mortal plane, to the earth. But every time I try, it doesn't I always get my chakra drained. And every time I get my chakra drained, I always goes back to my own world. I don't know why, but it was hurting me, cause I could feel your emotions from even all the way over there. I don't know why, but today was the day it allowed me to come to the earth, and I wanted to come and see you, and take care of you, and do the things I couldn't do from all the way back then. As Naruto started crying, and Hinata came and hold his hand, making him calm down, so he could think a little bit straight. And I see you have a mate, as Ichigo says, as telling Naruto, yeah, I do. As he holds Hinata close. So, both of them, what does it say? Okay. I was gonna say something. Sorry about that. Most of them were just talking to, Ichigo, because today was the day off from school. So Ichigo was telling them that, since I'm here, I can help y'all both train. Oh yeah, and the present that Naruto gave Hinata on the birthday is the new sword. It's not a special sword, just a brand new sword with a sheath. It's a plain old brand new sword, but to her it was the most magical thing she got. Cause she never got a present and she never got a birthday till then. So she cried into Naruto's arms and all that happened, all that blah blah blah. So Hinata was with Naruto and Ichigo. Their training went 10 times faster, because Ichigo, even just for living inside the Fox realm, she learned a lot. Like she have stories even from Kaguya time. So she know all about Hagoromo, Kaguya, how she got sealed. Her lifespan has been billions, million, even it's been a long time. So you can say that she knows every jutsu that have been created. So she does one favor. She told Naruto and Hinata, I'm going to teach you both 2 different things. Starting with Naruto. Naruto, I'm going to teach you 2 things. As Naruto says, what? I'm going to teach you Shadow Clone Jutsu, and I want to teach you Hinata. Where should I teach Hinata? Did you ever heard of Mangekyo Sharingan? As Hinata was confused. He heard about there's an evolution past the Sharingan, but she never heard of the Mangekyo Sharingan. As Hinata says no. As this should be fun. As a couple of years went by, Naruto have learned more jutsus. He have learned the Shadow Clone Jutsu. He have learned the multi-Shadow Clone Jutsu. He have learned how to channel his chakra into his arm to make his punches even harder. And he have learned how to use chakra bullets, as he calls it. He learned how to make like it's like a Rasengan, but strong. It's like you could throw it. So it's like the Rasengan Sharingan, but like bullets. He called it chakra bullets, where he's hold his finger or anywhere in his body, and he's condense chakra rate at that point and shoot it. He can make it as big as he want or make it as small as he want. So, but for right now, he just uses it as small, and the stronger it is, the more denser it is. And at this moment, Izumi have heard about the Mangekyo Sharingan. Since she's a pure-blooded Uchiha, she don't have to kill anybody or see a dramatic thing to unlock it. Just by hard training, she can unlock it. And that's what she did. She unlocked her Mangekyo. Not yet her Eternal, just her Mangekyo. And this is her Mangekyo Sharingan, right? Yeah. This is her Mangekyo Sharingan. Her abilities of her Mangekyo is Clary Susanoo with his purple and black. No, purple and white. I don't know what color is purple and black. Yeah, that's a good color. And purple and black, and her abilities are Amaterasu, like typical. She has 3 abilities: Amaterasu, Tsukiyomi, and one more ability, and that is should I give her time release too? Yeah, I'm gonna give her time release. No. Yeah. Time release. Time stop. When her Mangekyo starts spinning forward, or like her Mangekyo stops spinning or just stand still, nothing happened. That means time must stop. When her Mangekyo starts spinning backward, that means time is moving backwards. And when her Mangekyo starts spinning forward, that means time is going forward. And she gonna make things grow faster, or make things get older, or make things go younger. And possibly a couple of days, she learned a couple of more styles about lightning, water, and earth. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you about one of them. A lightning. What? Sorry about that. Give me 1 sec, you don't know. Pause for a sec. Okay, I'm back. Nata learns 3 water forms. She learns first form, water surface slash. Second form, water wheel. And third form, flowing dance. And she learned fire, one more fire move too. She learned unknowing fire. She learned unknowing fire and one more. Do you want to check your name? She learned unknowing fire and see you later. Unknowing fire and blazing universe. Third form, blazing universe. Sorry about that. Alright, wrong move. Sorry, not the second form, I mean the 9th form. Rengoku. She learned 2 fire moves. Her first move is unknowing fire. A second move is Rengoku. That takes up a lot of chakra. and she only can use it once per day. So that move is extremely powerful. So on the sword is extremely tough for some reason. She's gonna get a better one soon. So it's graduation day. He what did they call um Naruto and Naruto and Hinata is at the top of the class. They always got Kono Ichi and Shinobi of the year every time, of the month or the year, I can't remember. Every time, nobody ever could have beat them in book smarts, but in training they don't ever take their. They're in 1v and like team battles are one battles in general. They just take it. They book smart, but in training they don't take it very seriously. At school, anyways, because they don't want to show anybody they're too strong, or they's gonna get suspicious, and they're gonna come and hunt both of them down and try to kill them. Because they know they're gonna do that. So they are extremely weak, but only good at book smarts. So that's why they both graduate at like half, like at the mid section, they're not dead last or at not first. So Hinata, this is what the Hokage did to get back at them. Hinata and Naruto would be on the Jenny team by themselves. Because everybody had a 3-man Jenny team. And nobody was free. So, what they had to do was be on the Jenny team by themselves with no joining, and they're only a 2-man team. See, everybody thought that was crazy, but nobody really cared. Kakashi never cared about them at all. Sorry you can hear a fan on the background because it's extremely hot where I am. Okay, so where am I? Okay, so Kakashi never cared about Naruto or Hinata. So nobody really cared. So okay, Minato made them a 2-man team, but nobody else, no joining, no getting, just 2 people. Because he was trying to kill them off. That's why he left them both alive. Just waiting for them to pass the exam so they become ninjas. So Naruto gave them a mission. Minato gave them a mission. The what it called? Minato gave them their first mission just to kill them off already, because he was already bored of them. So he gave them both a mission of the Tazuna mission. They'll escort the builder. So Tazuna walks in saying, This is my transport. 2 kids, one girl, one fox dude who looks extremely weird, and one girl who looks like a demon. And before he finished that sentence, Naruto comes up, and Naruto comes up with his fist there saying, "Speak another word, you're dead. First of all, I already was gonna kill you when you said about my baby over here." But that's what Naruto says. As Hinata was gonna kill him anyway, because he already said something bad about Naruto. But Naruto came there at the same time to stop her. Yeah. So Hinata, where was I? Hinata and Naruto just put both their weapons down. And sorry about that. Hinata and Naruto put their weapons down and says, "Let's just go on with the mission." And they just leave. Naruto just holding Naruto's hand as she just laying on his shoulder as they walk. As Naruto saying, you we could go hunt some food and then we could go home, right? As Naruto says, okay. As they go hunting in the forest of death. As after they usually go hunting, they don't kill a lot to make them animals go extinct. They're just killing enough for them. And that's it. Because they're not trying to get all the animals extinct in the forest. So, Hinata started cooking a big bowl of ramen. Because Hinata knows that Naruto likes ramen a little. He doesn't like it like how Naruto would like it in the real anime. But he still likes it. So Hinata cooks the ramen and gives it to Naruto. Naruto eats it down fast. And Naruto eats it down fast. They both goes to sleep. Hinata gives Naruto a kiss for standing up for him. Naruto says, "Good night, baby. Have a nice dreams." And they both go to sleep. I don't feel like ending it, so I'm gonna go. Then I'm gonna end out to the mission. How long have I been doing this for? 2 hours. I should end it, but should I? I'm not gonna end it because if I end it, it could be a while before I start it up again. So let's keep going. We're starting at the bridge builder. So you see the bridge builder walking up to the Konoha gates, waiting on them two brats to come. I say, where are them two brats? That girl with them red eyes and that boy with them foxtail. Where are they? As Hinata and Naruto shows up saying, "Yo." As they just show up out of nowhere. Legit just out of nowhere. No window, nothing, just popped. And there. So he says, just go. As he just leads the way. As Minato says, "Well, we lost 2 ninjas," with a smirk on his face. Cause in this timeline, the bridge builder did pay enough and said it's an A rank mission. But Minato didn't really care and he still gave it to them. So the bridge builder thinks the Hokage is really stupid, or these must be a really strong pair. I just hope these are a really strong pair, because I'm not trying to die. As the bridge builder say. As Naruto and Hinata are just chatting to each other. Just talking and talking. Until the demon brothers pop out. As Hinata grabbed Naruto, moving him out of the way, and she says, "First form, water first form, surface slash." As she runs up, while she coating her sword in water, and she cuts down on one of them, cutting them right in half, and she turns around and say, "Second form, water wheel." She turns around and do a spinning move, and she cuts the next one in half. As Naruto says, "Babe, you should leave one alive. You gotta interrogate one of them." As Hinata says, "Oops, sorry about that. I just shocked the bridge builder saying, who the hell are these 2 kids?" Making him shake a little. As they start moving, as they run into, as Naruto sees, as Naruto hears something and he throws a kunai. No, not even a kunai, because they really don't even have enough money to afford a kunai at the moment. Not after, until they start doing jobs, at least, and they can make some money. So Naruto throws a rock. Not even a rock. Naruto uses bullets. It's chakra bullets he created himself. And instead of it, because Zabuza didn't even see this coming, so instead of it hitting a bunny, it actually hit Zabuza. Because Zabuza didn't see this coming, even if it was chakra. He thought, because he never thought a jonin or like a kid like this could do anything like that. So he thought he just had his finger out for no reason. So when he felt that bullet, he screamed a little. Not even like a blood, not even like a scream like a girl, like a ah, given them his position. As Naruto says, I got this one. As he activates his dojutsu, and he runs up and puts gravity on Zabuza before he go teleport away. As Zabuza didn't know gravity release was existing, so he just had gravity on and pushed him down on him. As Naruto says, well, what are you gonna do now? You have been trapped and captured. Zabuza Momochi, the demon of the mist. As Naruto just keep putting pressure and more pressure on what I was gonna say? More pressure on the gravity, turned it to 2 times gravity, to 40 times gravity, to 100, to 50, to 200, until I said, okay, stop. Till Naruto just put it back down to 100. Because Zabuza was going to get crushed. And Haku didn't know what to do. Because Haku was just there standing, because he knows he has to go help Zabuza until he just saw the other girl. She wasn't there. And then she heard from behind her. First form. Wait, what is I going to say? Until she heard from behind her. What should I use? Oh, I know what to do this. She used a thunder technique. First form. Thunderclap. Then she just heard as Naruto just say she using that move. Yikes, that had to hurt. As Zabuza just see Haku's head just roll down to him as he was terrified. Because if Haku get taken out that fast, what can this kid do to me? Because Zabuza couldn't move. Zabuza couldn't speak. Zabuza couldn't even do nothing. Till Naruto sees the sword and says, I want that. As Naruto just pick it up and says, babe, can I have this sword? As Hinata says, yeah, okay. Naruto just takes the sword. He's not going to use it. He's going to sell the sword for some money. I'll take it to the Mist Village. As Hinata is taking Haku's head for bounty, and Naruto says, well, it's time for you to die, Zabuza Samochi or whatever. The demon of the mist dying by 2 little kids, huh? That's hilarious. As Naruto goes, because this was gonna be a longer fight, but Zabuza was caught off guard at first, and with Naruto gravity release, I don't care how strong you is, but you can't move with a gravity if you can't teleport. And at this moment, he can't even do hand signs to do a substitution. He can't move at all. So Hinata just comes and says bye bye. She takes the sword out, goes up to Zabuza, says she just says surface slash first form. He using a water move. She coats the sword in water and she just slashes off Zabuza's head. As blood just starts splatting everywhere. And Naruto and Hinata. until until un, until the bridge builder. They look crazy. As bridge builder was terrified, but he knew they can't hurt him. And then he started saying, right? As he started shaking, saying, right? As they look at the bridge builder, then they say, can we just go on to the mission? I need to clean this blood off me. As they just go on. As they reach a pond, and Naruto says, I'm gonna take a quick shower inside the pond. But the village builder said, we're close to my house, but I can't walk with this blood on me anymore. And so, Naruto says, and Naruto says, yeah, me either. As they just walking. As Naruto and Hinata at this time is like 14, so I'm gonna be 15. So Hinata and Naruto just washing each other's back right now. As they have seen each other naked, so they never done it. They have seen each other naked before, so this is very normal for them. So you just see Hinata watching Naruto back and Naruto watching Hinata's back. As they just washing all the blood off them. So after all that, they finish just putting on their clothes, and they go back to going to the dude's house. As they gets there, and Naruto just goes and falls asleep. As Hinata just goes and locks the door. No, I lie. As he gets there, they talk to the bridge builder daughter. All that happened. They lock the door. Nothing really happens except for that. And then Gato's every like a good a week has passed. I don't know what the kid name has called, but the bridge builder daughter son came talk to both of them about the thing he had to talking about all he can to feed. Gato's too strong. Naruto didn't even take all this. Naruto got annoyed and just walked out. As Hinata gave the dude some talking no jutsu, the dude was taking it, so he walked away, gone to his room. I was being a bitch and being a brat. As he goes after Naruto, as they went and sit down and they talked about when Naruto talked to Hinata made Naruto feel better, and they kiss and they gone back into the house, and the bridge builder start building a bridge. Hinata went to the bridge builder to help the bridge builder out, as Naruto stayed with the people just in case people comes and try to take them. As Gato men came to the bridge because they figured out that Zabuza and Haku was dead. So he says it's time to take the matter into my own hands. And Gato man goes up to Hinata saying, move little brat, or you could become my new plaything. Giving Hinata PTSD of what they did to his mom, what the Hyuga clan did to her mom, getting her, making her shake, and like she started fumbling until she remembered Naruto, and then she started calming down. Then she just stopped. She breathed in and she breathed out. She takes her sword out and she tells the bridge builder to run. As the bridge builder starts running back, cause he knows the power of the girl. So Hinata stands back and says, as he coats fire around her sword, saying, I'm gonna kill all y'all with one blow and leave ashes. As he goes into a stance saying, ninth form, Rengoku. as she runs straight past all of them, leaving a fire trail as a dragon comes behind her, incinerated everybody until Gato was the last one left. As he goes up to Gato saying, "Do you want to repeat yourself, scum?" As Gato was shaken up from what he see. But right now, Hinata's just running on adrenaline because she's really out of chakra. She is supposed to be passed out right now. She's just running on adrenaline. So Hinata says, as he was phasing in and out, as Hinata, with the last bit of chakra she had, she says, first form, with water surface slash. As she just slashes her sword, cutting off Zabuza's head as she falls over onto the ground. As Naruto comes up after dealing with the two people from that tried to take Zabuza's daughter, and he sees what Hinata did. And Naruto says, "Typical Hinata, take it overboard." As he goes to Hinata and says, as he activates those jutsu, and he says, healing. As he gets his healing chakra, saying, holy water. As some water goes in his hand, and he puts it in his mouth and kisses Hinata to make her drink it. As she starts to drink it, as she gets back up, because she only had chakra exhaustion, she gets back up, and Naruto will pick her up battle style as she goes back to sleep. As the bridge builder was shocked, because that power burned the bridge in half, saying, as Naruto was saying, "I'm so sorry," as he leaves 1,000 clones here to help the bridge builder. So, almost like 2,000. So, as they was doing the bridge back together, Naruto was taking care of Hinata, saying, "You really went overboard this time, Hinata." As Hinata was getting back up, as Hinata saw Naruto and say, "Hey, Naruto." As Naruto was saying, "Hey, Hinata," as they just talk and keep talking. Naruto just asked Naruto, "Why did you do that much?" As Naruto told him why, and then that made Naruto mad and wanted to kill him. So that's why he did that. Oh, that's understandable. As Naruto says, "Okay, I can let you sleep some more then." And then Hinata grabs Naruto and says, "I'm not going to sleep unless you're here." As Hinata brings Naruto inside the bed, and then they go sleep together. And that's where I'm going to end the first part of What If Naruto Was a Part of an ancient clan. Yeah. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Tell me if it's terrible, bad, or good. I'm sorry if I'm not adding music in the background. It's because I do not have a good editor system. And because I'm not a good editor. Oh, snap. Sorry about that. So, yeah. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.